Hello everybody. Today I just wanted to talk about some games that I just recently picked up over the last week or two. You might have seen some of them appear in the background. And I'm going to make dedicated videos on each game still, talk about the story, but I just wanted to talk about each game that I have right now. Because when I make those other videos, they take some time and I can't post a different game every single day or every week because I just don't have time to play as much, but I just thought this would be a nice video to break up the stuff in between. So anyways, I wanted to start out with what I've already talked about in the past. I have my God of War 1 and my God of War 2. Both of these are complete in box. Every single game here is complete in box. I'm kind of weird about that, but I picked these up because the God of War remake got announced by Santa Monica when they also dropped their God of War Sons of Olympia or whatever game they just shadow dropped like last week. So I wanted to try to get God of War 1, 2, and 3. The third one's still coming in the mail, but I wanted to get these. You should get these before it gets too expensive. I think the remasters that are on the PS3 are gonna be the thing that gets more expensive, if anything else, the little trilogy pack. But I just wanted to be safe than sorry. Next is a little weird. It's Aragon on the PS2. I played this when I was a lot younger. I had this in the collection. The problem is I found Whatnot, and this is just an app that you can bid on stuff, and it's really good. It's honestly really good, and I ended up winning this and Jumper as well. The problem is I don't remember ordering them, so I can't tell you much about them. This has a lot of nostalgia, and this is a movie tie-in, so you know how that's going to be. It's either going to be really good and unexpected, or it's going to be really, really bad. So, you know, there's that. A little frustration of a game is Jet Li Rise to Honor. I was playing this on my PlayStation 3, and it's really good. The thumbstick allows you to create the moves that you want to create. That's how you fight. The problem that I have is R1 button is your grab button, and it's also your jump button. When you jump with R1, it only allows you to do it when it's prompted to do it, not just whenever you want. There's a section with a helicopter, and you're running down the field, running down, like, it's one of those, you're running towards the camera. But again, the prompt only appears when it wants it to. So sometimes you'll press R1 to jump, but because the prompt hasn't happened, your character will just run around and grab. I went through a lot of bugs in this game, but then there's this shooting bug where for some reason your gun will stop shooting. And that's really bad, and it killed me, and I had to stop playing because the game was broken. Next, you have Alpha Protocol. This is made by Obsidian. I heard it was a really, really good espionage RPG where you find out that it's something like with Americans nuking, and you thought it was like another place that was the main bad guys, but it's like, oh my god, it's America this whole time. I tried it, and it's not for me, and that's okay. That if there's something that I want to make very clear to people, it's okay to try new games, and it's okay not to like games. I have like 180 physical copies behind me. There are a handful of games that I booted up, and I was just like, this is not for me, and that's okay. Next is Infamous 2. And it's funny because the next game I'm about to talk about right after this, there's a story between both. So Infamous is actually a really good game. It's Cole McGrath, I think his name is. And like a big explosion happens in the first game, and that's how you get your powers. I don't remember what happens in this second game. It says, you are Cole McGrath, a hero who has been granted extraordinary abilities. Continue his journey and prevent a being of pure power and destruction from annihilating mankind. To stop it, you must explore the dangerous city of New Marias and evolve your powers. Can you gain enough power to defeat this new evil, or will you witness destruction of the world? The choice is yours. So this game is all about choice and consequence. You can choose to be a nice guy, a bad guy. If you guys have never heard of this game, I think Sucker Punch, well, I know it's Sucker Punch, but they're the people doing Ghost of Yotei and Ghost of Tsushima, I believe. Yes, Sucker Punch is doing Ghost of Yotei and Ghost of Tsushima. So if you like those games, I would highly recommend checking these out. They did this, they did Sly Cooper. Really, really, really good games. So like I was saying, Infamous has a history with Prototype 1 and Prototype 2. Back in the day, so games take some time to come out. Back then it was like about 3 years or so, because this came out in 2009 and this came out in 2012. Only a couple years. It's not like nowadays where it's 5-6 years. It does take some time. Infamous 1 and Prototype 1 were being worked on and developed at the exact same time. It's not like Infamous came out and then Prototype copied and then it came out. They came out the exact same month. So back in the day, there was a debate. Were you an Infamous kid or were you a Prototype kid? Me, I played both of them and I really loved both of them. But I just want to make that clear. One didn't copy the other. It was just, it happened to happen. Prototype is really cool. You play as Alex Mercer, who wakes up with amnesia. I've already made a video about this. You should check that out if you want the full story detail of what really happens. But you have superpowers. It's a very open world. Destroy everything and have a lot of fun. Prototype 2, on the other hand, is the same exact thing as Prototype 1, except Alex Mercer is now looked at as the bad guy from James Heller in this game. I might make a video on this and explain more in detail. I haven't beat this one yet, so I don't want to give wrong information. A Way Out. A Way Out is really, really good. It's made by Hazelight Studios. I think I made a video about this one. I'm not really 100% sure, but they make It Takes Two, A Way Out, Brothers. What else did they make? It Takes Two, A Way Out, Brothers, and something else I can't really think of. But in this, you break out of prison. You can only play with somebody else. I don't know if it has couch co-op or just online play. I believe it has both. But it's really, really good. You should definitely check it out. And I'm just realizing that I might have a Spanish copy. I mean, it plays in English, but I think it is a Spanish copy. All of my stuff is in Spanish in the back. That is hilarious. Well, you know, it is what it is. Next is Kingdom Hearts 3. I can't speak anything on this. Never played Kingdom Hearts before. The only reason why I had this is my best friend got rid of some of his collection and gave it to me. And in that collection, it had Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And I wanted to complete the collection, so I got Kingdom Hearts 3. That way, when I go to play Kingdom Hearts, I have all of them and I don't have to wait. Reanimal. Shout out to my girlfriend for picking this up for me. I've been waiting for this game ever since it was announced. Ever since the first video on YouTube popped up, I was waiting for this game. It's made by Tarsier Studios, the original creators of Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2. I don't remember who published Little Nightmares. It was Bandai Namco. So they worked with Bandai Namco. The way that publishing works is the publisher owns the name and the IP. The studio just makes it. Yes, it might be the studio's idea to make the game, like they might have thought of the word Little Nightmares or whatever, but the publisher funding the whole thing, that's a part of it. Some of the time they keep the name. Unfortunately, they kept the Little Nightmares name. Tarsier was ready to move on to something else. They were already talking about that, and then they got bought out by THQ Nordic, so then they came out with Reanimal. Little Nightmares 3 did come out, but that was made by Supermassive Games, who make oh my god, they make so many horror games. Why can't I think of it right now? Anyways, they make other horror games, so they made Little Nightmares 3. Reanimal is a lot scarier. The creatures are really creepy. I don't want to talk too much because the story's really good and you find out near the end like what's happening. I still have to watch some lore videos, but it was a lot of fun. And then finally, I don't remember buying this. It must have been super cheap because I'm, as you can see in the background, primarily PlayStation. I do have a section down here. You can see some of the green titles of Xbox, but I primarily try to just get exclusives. PlayStation's all exclusives plus third-party games. Ultimate Alliance is on PlayStation, so I probably just picked it up because it was super cheap. But it's a, what do you call it? Isometric, kind of like top-down, like angled view with characters. Amazing game if you've never played it. And yeah, this video is a little longer than I thought it was going to be. But if you enjoyed it, please let me know. Make sure to like and comment some of the games that you're playing, some of the collections that you're collecting. If you don't see a game behind me and you're like, hey, you need to play this, or especially Xbox stuff, guys, let me know if there's some Xbox gems that I'm missing out on that are exclusive, because I grew up a PlayStation kid, so I'm barely kind of getting into Xbox, Nintendo stuff. I would love to get a Switch and kind of explore that world as well. But just let me know what your favorite games, let me know what you're playing right now, and just have fun and have a good day.